Anthony Joshua is going to get exposed in Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua Part 2. All the time, anytime you see these big fights, for example, Errol Spence versus Sean Porter, Gennady Golovkin versus Sergey Deverenchenko, all of it here, and you hear the word exposure immediately after these fights. I'm gonna bring out my crystal ball and I'm gonna make a prediction. Anthony Joshua versus Ruiz. That might be an exposure in my definition. If what I think is gonna happen, that might possibly happen, then that would be my idea of a motherfucking exposure. Because you already had the first fight. I don't think the first fight was an exposure of Anthony Joshua. I just think a multitude of things went completely disastrously wrong for Anthony Joshua in the first fight. I'm not even going to go down and read the long list of what happened wrong. By now, everybody should know or know enough. But what's going to happen is an exposure in the second fight. Not to say that Anthony Joshua's going to lose the second fight, because I don't know for sure. I got a feeling, and if I look into my foggy crystal ball, Anthony Joshua should pull out a victory in this second bout. But I think it's going to be close. I think what's going to happen is he's going to get off to a really good start. And because if he's working on his cardio, he's losing all that muscle, dropping down all that unnecessary muscle, he's also going to lose a little bit of strength. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to pick up speed. He might be working on those fast twitch muscles, so he's going to be a little faster and a little bit slicker. But I agree with Tyson Fury, where you can't change your whole style. You're still going to be a come-forward fighter. You're not going to be, all of a sudden dancing around twinkle toes, Sean Porter or Sergey Deverenchenko. You're not going to be a different fighter. Anthony Joshua's still going to be Anthony Joshua. So I think all these new things that he's working on are going to show up in the first couple of rounds. A lot of people are going to have like high anticipation. They're going to see if it's going to be an exact duplication of the first fight, and I don't see that happening. I think it's going to be an entirely different fight. I might be wrong, but I think it's going to be an entirely different fight based off of Anthony Joshua. But Andy Ruiz is going to be Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to change too many things about his style. So eventually what's going to happen is the first couple of rounds are going to be adjustments for Andy Ruiz, because Anthony Joshua is going to be fighting just a little bit different. It's going to be a little faster. His cardio is going to be a little better, and he's not going to be as big and as slow. But he's not going to have the same power. So I don't think he's going to be able to really drop Andy Ruiz the way he did in the first fight in the third round. I think that after the third or fourth round, then you're going to start to see Anthony Joshua is going to start to revert back to his regular fighting style. And from that point on, it's going to be more of a close chess match. And it's going to have some swing rounds, but you're going to have a close fight that can pretty much go either way. And some people are going to score for Andy Ruiz based off whatever reasons they want. Some people are going to base it off Anthony Joshua based off whatever reasons they want. But the judges are going to score more likely for Anthony Joshua, even if it's not decisively, like 100% definitively Anthony Joshua dominating the fight. Even if you have some very, very close rounds with no knockdowns. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be the case, because it might be some knockdowns, but just for example, if you don't have any knockdowns, it's a very, very close fight, boring fight, but close. The favor is going to go towards Anthony Joshua. He's going to be victorious. But in my mind, that's going to expose. That's going to expose Anthony Joshua. It's going to expose that he has to either sacrifice power for stamina, or he has to sacrifice stamina for power. But I don't believe he's going to be able to come in there with an exceptional amount of weight loss and all of a sudden knock Andy Ruiz out. I don't think you're going to see the same Anthony Joshua. I think he's going to be a better presentation of himself than he was in the first fight. But eventually he's going to slow down, and it's going to turn into sort of a slow chess match. And Andy Ruiz naturally has the quicker hands, so he's going to steal a lot of rounds. He might have a lot of little flurry punches that don't hurt Anthony Joshua. Because in all honesty, I think Anthony Joshua was concussed in sparring before the first fight. I think he was out of shape for the first fight, mentally and physically. I think in this case, he's going to come back in better mental shape, a little bit slightly better mental shape, and slightly better physical shape. But all in all, he's going to be exposed that even at his best, he's still going to have a close fight with Andy Ruiz. And in my mind, a close fight with Andy Ruiz and in a rematch is an exposure. I take back what I say. If he can come in there, completely dominate Andy Ruiz, shut out every single round for 12 rounds, or come in there and knock him out cold, like Lennox Lewis versus Hasim Rahman. If he can't do those two things, if he can't just completely white glove him, dominate him every round, or if he can't come in there and knock him out cold, if it's a close 12-round fight, then in my mind, that's an exposure. Nocturnal Thoughts, salute to the real, death to the fake. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the mother subscribe button. And let me know what you think. Peace to the real, death to the fake. I'm out.